Namaste yoginis, and namaste to your babies. For this week's practice, we'll use a bolster or a pillow. So start by sitting on the bolster, pressing your sitting bones down. Have your legs crossed on the mat. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed, eyes are closed, hands are resting on your knees. Start connecting to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Today's session is about taking care of ourselves, of our baby, and of everyone that's around us. Bring both hands to your heart and connect with this intention. The intention to deeply take care at all levels. Breathe in, breathe out, and start by feeling how the breath massages your heart and takes care of your heart. When you inhale, the breath massages the front part of your heart. When you exhale, the breath massages the back part of your heart. Now bring one hand to your heart, the other hand to your belly, and connect your heart to your baby's heart. Feel those heartbeats together, connected. And tell your baby how you are committed to taking care of him or her. Now hug yourself, hugging opposite shoulders with your hands, giving yourself a big, loving, tender hug. A really felt hug. Breathing in, breathing out, knowing whatever's happening is just perfect, and that you are perfect and that you are doing everything great. Now release your hands down and place them again on your belly. Feeling the shape of your belly growing, feeling the sacred space it holds, honoring it, respecting it, and nourishing it with your breath. Rest your hands on your thighs. Spine is straight. Now tilt your head to the left. Place your left hand on your right ear and press it down, stretching the right side of your neck. Continue breathing. Both shoulders are down. Now relax your left hand down, take your right hand over your right ear, tilt your head to the right, and press down with your hand, stretching the left part of your neck. Now place both hands on the back of your head and press them down, chin to chest, stretching the back of your neck while you breathe. Now release your hands down and start drawing big circles with your head, starting in one direction, very slow, deep, big circles in one direction, warming up your neck, taking care of it, feeling every breath. Now stop in the middle and change directions. Big circles. Continue breathing deeply and slowly. Now rub your hands together, creating heat. Imagine the heat you're creating is love, care. And now place your hands on your face, covering your face with your hands and gently massaging your facial muscles, your forehead, your eyelids, your cheeks, your chin. With this heat that you've created, this love, this care, this healing energy. Now take them to your ears, massage your ears, massage your neck, and take the hands to your belly. Rotate your shoulders forward. Rotate your shoulders backwards, releasing tension. Now bring your hands to your shoulders and draw big circles with your elbows. Forward, down, and up. Now change direction, so now rotating your elbows backwards. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms down. 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 Now bring your hands to your shoulders and start twisting left to right, very slowly. Your belly stays neutral. You're only twisting, gently turning to the left, back to center, and then to the right. Keep breathing. The twist happens at your chest and shoulder level. The rest of your body is neutral. Now take your arms to the sides and continue twisting, turning left, turning right, creating flexibility across the spine, upper spine. Now stop in the middle, rest your hands on your thighs. Eyes closed, breathe. Feel how this energy we're starting to create is landing in your body. Bring one hand to your heart, the other hand to your belly, and feel the connection with your baby and how this energy you're creating is landing on both your body and your baby's body. Continue breathing, continue connecting. Now bring both hands at each side of your lower rib cage and feel both lungs expanding while you breathe. They expand when you inhale, They go back to neutral when you exhale. Feel how your rib cage expands widely and moves back to neutral. Now take your hands behind you, place them on the floor. Open your chest. Open your heart. Breathe deeply and slowly. When you breathe in confidence, wisdom, intuition, care, and love. Every time you breathe out, you get rid of toxins, you get rid of fear and anxiety. Take one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart, and feel the effects of this healing breath in your body, in your mind, in your soul, and in your baby. Inhale, take your arms to the sides and take them up high. Breathe. Exhale, arms down. Now place your left hand down on the floor and take your right arm up to the sky by your ear. Feeling a gentle stretch across the right side of your upper body. Both sitting bones are pressing down. Now when you inhale, your arm is high. When you exhale, you rotate your arm down and back up. Inhale up high, exhale rotating. At your own pace, continue making big circles with your arm. Now back to center and change sides. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky by your ear. Stretching the left side of your upper body. Pressing with your sitting bones down and breathing. Inhale, arm high, exhale, circle it down. And let's do it several times at your own rhythm. Inhaling high, exhale, circling down. Now coming back to center, close your eyes. And once again absorb the benefits of this healing energy that we're creating. Now let's come to all fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and place the bolster in the middle of your mat. And let's start warming up our spine. So let's start drawing big circles with our hips, up, left, down, and right. Start playing with your hips, warming up your spine, tailbone up, tailbone down. Follow your body's instinct to move. Now changing direction. Circles in the other direction. Belly completely neutral. And you keep completely rooted to your breath. Very committed to your breath. Keep moving, keep experiencing. And now let's do some cat-cow. When you inhale, you arch back. When you exhale, you round your spine down, looking at your belly button. You inhale, tailbone is up, you arch back, look up. Exhale, round down, tailbone is down, but your belly is neutral. So our range of movement is a lot smaller than when we were not pregnant. Yet this is my favorite stretching, breathing exercise during pregnancy. It helps me feel grounded. It helps me detox at all levels, get rid of tensions, and connect to myself and to my baby. At your own pace, take one more cycle and then come onto your knees. Knees separated, hip distance. Now, from here, place your hands on your lower back and push forward. Push your hips forward, opening up your chest and your belly. Looking up, relax your head down. Every time you breathe in, you push forward. Every time you breathe out, you open your heart a little more. Now sit on your heels and breathe. And let's prepare for child's pose. Separate your knees wide, big toes touch. Sit on your heels and rest your forehead on the bolster. Your spine is straight. So after a deep back bend, we always do a forward bend. And child's pose is one of my favorites because it helps me feel so grounded, so supported and protected. And I can breathe really easy here. So you can stay with your hands by your sides, or you can relax your arms on the bolster with your palms facing down on the mat. Breathing in, breathing out, letting it all go. Now take your thighs perpendicular to the floor and rest with your head down again. Slightly different stretch. Your tailbone is up. Your shins are still resting on the floor, but your thigh muscles are perpendicular to the floor. Continue breathing. Now make your way up to all fours and very slowly tuck your toes under and come to downward facing dog, placing the bolster at the front of your mat. As usual, take some breaths in downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, to settle into the posture. So maybe bend one knee and then the other, alternating legs. One heel down, then the other one. Feet are separated at least hip distance, if not a little more. As we progress in pregnancy, we'll separate our feet wider and wider. Hands are pressing down, index fingers facing forward. Spine is straight. And then here, as we've done the first time we went onto all fours, start making movements at your pelvis to release any tension. So this is a little bit of free flow. Maybe come a little bit more onto your hands. Maybe circle your hips to one side and the other. And now take your right knee forward, bending your right leg. Left leg is straight and relaxed. And let's prepare for pigeon on the right side. So your right foot can be either close to your left hip for easier stretch, or if you want a little deeper stretch, you can move your foot forward for your shin to be parallel to the front of your mat. Once you've decided your foot positioning, then you can rest your forehead on the bolster. With your arms relaxed on the bolster, palms facing down on the floor. Breathing in, breathing out, letting it all go. Taking care of your hips, allowing therefore your mind to open. and the rest will follow. Now, ever so slowly, walk back with your hands. Place your hands closer to your hips and take a few breaths here. With your spine arching back, your chest up. Now tuck your toes under and make your way to downward facing dog. Once again, take a few movements to settle into the posture if you wish, or otherwise just be still in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing in, breathing out, letting it all go. Now bend your left knee, take it to the front, right leg is straight and relaxed. Placing your left foot exactly the same way you did with your right, either close to your right hip or a little further, and then resting your forehead on the bolster. Arms forward, palms facing down. Breathing in, breathing out, enjoying the stretch. Taking care of your body. This posture is so healing, so restorative. We just need to allow things to happen by breathing in and breathing out in a natural, relaxed way. Very slowly start walking with your hands back, placing your hands down on the mat, and then arching back your spine. Looking up, breathing. Healing, loving breaths. Tuck your toes under, and let's go back to downward facing dog. As usual, if you feel like bending one knee and then the other, taking one heel down and then the other, you may do so. If not, just stay still in the posture. Now bend your knees, separate your knees hips distance, tuck your toes under and sit on your heels with your spine straight. Bring your hands into prayer. Close your eyes. Belly is completely neutral. Breathe into this opening posture. Feel how the soles of your feet are opening. And just breathe into this stretch. Some days you'll feel the stretch is very easy. Some days it's very painful. So just do your best to be as calm as possible. Release, and then walk with your knees to the front of your mat. Place the bolster in between your knees separated hip distance, and sit on the bolster. Feet are facing backwards. Your spine is straight. Concentrate on your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. washing away everything you don't need. Now, if you want a little bit more intensity, you can walk with your hands backwards, placing the hands on the floor, opening your chest and your knees. Palms of your hands facing backwards on the floor. Relaxing your head down and close your eyes. If you want even more intensity, you can come down to your elbows, resting on your forearms, relaxing your head backwards. Last breath here, slowly making your way up the same way you went in. And then release, take the bolster behind you, sit on your knees, and then stretch your legs out. Sit on the bolster and take your legs out in front of you straight. Drawing big circles with your feet, shaking them up, wiggling your toes, flexing and pointing your feet. Your spine is straight, your legs are straight. Your breath is steady and deep. Enjoying this tingling sensation in your knees and your feet. Now bend your left leg and press the sole of your left foot against your right inner thigh. Right leg keeps straight. And then with a flat back, with a straight spine, bend forward at your hips, placing your hands in front of you. It's a very gentle stretch in which we are breathing in and out till you reach your point of resistance, which is probably the point where your spine wants to begin rounding down. So when you reach that point, keep your spine straight and breathe through your nose. Inhale, come back up, straighten your left leg, and then bend your right. Place the right sole of your foot against your left inner thigh, and then start bending forward at your hips. Your hands are forward. And then you're reaching your first point of resistance and you're breathing there. Now releasing the posture. Straighten both legs. Keep them separated, very wide. And then with a straight spine, once again fold forward. Walking with your hands to the front of your mat. Maybe resting on your elbows, maybe not. But don't compromise the shape of your spine. Should stay straight. So if that means you're not coming down too much, it doesn't matter. In your next inhalation, start walking backwards. Spine is straight. Take your shoulders back. Place your hands on the bolster and open your chest. Take a deep breath in and take a long breath out. Now bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees are open to the sides, resting on the mat. Your sitting bones are still on the bolster. And very gently, once again, fold forward, with a straight spine, walking with your hands forward. So then here, exact same thing. When you reach your point of resistance, you stop and you continue breathing. And you might feel how every exhalation takes you deeper, releasing the posture. Bring your knees to touch. Now place the bolster in between your knees, and we're going to lay on the floor on our left side. You can use your lower arm as a pillow, or if you have more pillows to hand, please use them. The bolster is in between your knees. You have a 90-degree angle at your knees and your hips. Your belly is resting on the floor, and you are completely relaxed. Now this posture is incredibly powerful for today's practice, because even though we always finish our practice in this posture, today it's the hero pose of the practice. As you know by now, I call this posture our TLC moment, our tender loving care moment. And today this makes more sense than ever. So every breath you take has to be more loving, more caring, more tender than ever, full of meaning. Because it's today's intention for the practice to take care of ourselves, to take care of our babies, and to take care of everyone around us. You can stay here for as long as you want to, or if you're ready to continue with your day, start circling your feet, start wiggling your toes and your fingers, start rotating your hands at your wrists, waking your body up again, and very slowly make your way up to sitting. Once again, sit on the bolster, legs crossed on the mat, spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Bring your hands into prayer, close your eyes. Anchor the healing, the care, and the love you've created for yourself and for your baby. Store it very deep in your heart. Bring your hands to your belly and store it very deep in your baby's heart. Massaging your belly. Now hug yourself again. Give yourself a huge hug, full of love, care, and compassion. Thank yourself for being as great as you are. Bring your hands into prayer and thank yourself for this beautiful, caring practice. Namaste.